Hey, how's it going this morning? Hope you're having a spectacular start to your day. And today I want to cover off what we've been going over. We started off with your values, then we talked about where you're at right now, then we looked at what's amazing about you, and then we also talked about it's time to think big, and then something else that helps kind of continue your motivation, something that I think could be something that doubles or triples your speed and amount of success is our very next kind of activity. And before I get to that though, I wanted to express to you a little bit about the people we surround ourselves with and how that affects us. And it comes to the activity, and I'll get to that in a minute, but I went to go get my hair cut and I wanted to tell the story. And we typically I would go to this one place that always has like a great person that does hair and has good conversation, and but for some reason they were super busy, and so we just went up to the place up the road. I'm like, okay. And Brooklyn was down from university, and we were going to go to a haunted house that night. And it's something that we do every year, and I think it's the 6th year in a row now that we've done it. So we both go to get our haircut, and I'm talking to this person, and then it becomes like a battle of how to change this person's mindset, because everything that was spoken was somewhat to a negative point. I would bring up something and they would have a story of how that happened to them and how much worse, or turning it into a bad story. And then we talked about university, and that's not even possible these days. I would hate to be in university. It's all online now, and that doesn't work for anybody. And the next person that's going to be having their haircut is Brooklyn, and she's at university doing some online classes as well as live classes. So the fact that I couldn't ever go to a haunted house. I never get a day off. It wouldn't be possible. And then talked about holidays, and then she was talking about going to Disneyland in California, but Disney World is open. But I couldn't go to Disney World. It's so far away, right? There was always something else negative to say. Then she was talking about how you get a car, when you go get a car park, and you go in the car park and you find one. And we send out Norm, okay? That's something from Wendy's side of the family. Go Norm, get us a car park. And that mindset to us is like, we're going to get a car park quick. And it happens almost every time. She directly said, I didn't even say a story. She directly said, we just say, we're going to the Himalayas. They tell themselves that there is no chance they're going to get a close park, and that they're going to go straight to the Himalayas, way out somewhere. There's just no chance. The complete opposite of all the things that I think this person is saying. And I was like, eventually, I didn't even know what was happening. I think I blacked out. I just couldn't hear it anymore. I just couldn't hear. And then the haircut was over, and I was like, okay. And I just got up and paid and left. Like, I was in shock. And it goes to the point that you are, for the people that you surround yourself with, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around the most. And there's no chance I could hang around that particular person. And this part of this activity is called the performance partner. And I wanted to tell that story because a performance partner is someone that sees potential, someone that sees the abilities and sees things that you might not see, not someone to try and bring you back to reality and tell you can't do something. Performance partners are amazing because what they can do is you set a time and a place and a purpose. And it's just one form for this particular activity today. And I'll put this up in the comments, but how it works is that so it talks a little bit about it here. To continue motivation, a performance partner is someone that works like a charm, because oftentimes it's easy for us to let ourselves down. We can just sleep in or not do the thing we said we were going to do, but it's harder for us to let someone else down. So for this to work best, we just talked about it, a time, a place, and a purpose. Contact someone today that can be your performance partner, someone to help you achieve your goals. So what do we discuss as a performance partner? We discuss our wins, we discuss lessons learnt, we discuss constructive feedback, future goals, we talk about plans for the week, we talk about breaking down the goals, because sometimes you just need to kind of step into some of these bigger goals that are going to take a while. And we talk about commitments for the week. And then you meet again and you try and do this weekly. And I love this so much. It works so well. It gets you motivated and pumped up for the new week. And it gives you more things to look towards, and it gives perspective that you might not have thought of. And this is advancing. This is collapsing time. This is going through the motions, not just going through them, but speeding through them, because you are having someone help you along the way. Someone that's behind you, and you help them. And you talk about what best ways or what suggestions you might have, or thoughts or ideas that might just give them something to think about. And then the most important, or one of the most important parts, is planning the next time that you meet, right? So before you finish up your meeting, your performance partner meeting, you want to say, okay, we're going to meet this week. This next week is going to be on Saturday at 9 o'clock at this location, making sure that it's a place that you can sit down and talk and discuss the things with them, so that you don't have a lot of distractions. It's a place where you can be creative and you can talk about everything that you need to without having too much of a distractions. And then so you've got your place, your purpose, your time, and then you stick to it. So that's your performance partner. That's our next activity, going through the list of things that are going to keep us motivated, keep us achieving goals, keep us moving forward in your business or in your personal life. I hope you reach out to a performance partner today. They work like a charm, and I hope you have an incredible day. We'll see you later.